Today is a big day because I know if you're here watching this, you're someone who cares deeply about our youth and helping them own their greatness and thrive in life. I know you want to impact their future while stepping into a powerful future of your own. Welcome to your training. Create a business you love as a life coach for kids, one story at a time. I'm Renee Thornborough, the founder of Adventures in Wisdom, where we've helped coaches around the world in over 30 countries bring life coaching to kids. They're using our story-based coaching program in their own business, in their classroom, and in their counseling practices, helping kids learn how to create courage and confidence and self-esteem, developing that growth mindset. They're helping kids learn how to build resilience and coping skills so that they can handle those ups and downs of growing up. And they're helping kids learn how to make good decisions, to stand up to peer pressure so that they can make their dreams happen. Our coaches are doing this while building a business they love that generates income for themselves and their families. They're working in their purpose and they're helping kids. I know if you're here watching this, that you want that too. So here's my promise to you. By the end of this training, I promise to show you the quickest and simplest way to create a business you love as a life coach for kids, as well as to eliminate any uncertainty that you might have about whether or not it's possible for you. Because you know what? The world needs all of us who are feeling the call to step up and help our youth. And it's my mission to provide you with the easiest path to both getting certified as a coach for kids and to creating your business. And the best part is, even if you've never had a business before, we're going to give you everything you need to be successful. And I can't wait to share it with you. Now, I find that most people who are wanting to coach kids are in one or more of these situations. So let's see which one of these most relates to you. You might already be a life coach for adults or in training to be a life coach, and you're looking for your niche. You're wanting to focus on working with children. Or maybe you're already working with kids as an educator or a counselor, and you're looking for a way to help kids even more, to develop that whole child. Or maybe you're someone who is really passionate about children. You have a natural connection with children, and you believe that working with children will help you serve your purpose in the world. You love personal development and mindset work, and you'd like to explore becoming a coach for kids. Does one or more of these sound like you, or maybe close to it? If so, then you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to talk about the power of life coaching for kids and 6 reasons why story-based coaching is the #1 most effective way to life coach kids. We're going to step through the powerful skills that you'll help kids develop, and we'll preview our proprietary story-based coaching methodology so that you can see why this is so effective in helping children get results quickly when they're working with their wisdom coaches. Next, we're going to share everything you get as a certified wisdom coach, from the curriculum to the powerful done-for-you marketing and business tools, and the support to grow your business. We're going to answer some FAQs, and be sure to listen to the end, because we're going to tell you about the investment and how to take advantage of a special limited time offer that we know you're going to love. Let's dive in. We all want to do the best for our kids. We want for them to be confident and prepared to walk in the world on their own, with their heads held high. We want them able to handle anything that comes their way as they go for their dreams. We want children to navigate their challenges with confidence and self-assurance, and we want to help them thrive. But the truth is, our kids are growing up in very challenging times, and many of our children are struggling, and it's not just in the United States. The World Health Organization reported that depression is the predominant cause of illness and disability for our kids, our children and teens between the ages of 10 and 19 years old, and this is worldwide. The statistics are even more staggering when considering the fact that the report found that suicide is the 3rd leading cause of adolescent death. This is behind traffic accidents and HIV/AIDS. Regardless of country, ethnic background, culture, or religion, millions of kids are struggling with how they feel about themselves day to day. We must reach our kids at an earlier age. We must help them develop resilience and coping skills, confidence and self-leadership skills so that they can handle those ups and downs of growing up without getting down on themselves or giving up on themselves. We want to help them develop mindset skills that are going to support them throughout their childhood, their teen years, and into adulthood. The great thing about story-based coaching is that kids not only learn how to deal with the challenges and overcome obstacles, but they also learn how to go for their dreams and how to achieve those goals. Now, you may be asking yourself if you have what it takes to help kids in this way. Well, I know if you're watching this now, you're already a hero to children in your life. But I also know that sometimes it feels overwhelming and challenging to think about all of the ways that kids need our help. I get it, and I'd love to share my story with you. Before I started Adventures in Wisdom, I was a vice president of marketing for a company that served schools. I loved what we did. I loved my team, and I was making a great income. But something was missing. I had this pull to do something more because I knew I wasn't making the biggest difference that I could with my life, especially for children. And I felt like there was this gap in what our kids were learning. And this awareness came from my own childhood experience. You see, I first learned about the power of personal development and mindset work after I graduated from college. And I remember thinking to myself, why didn't I learn this when I was a kid? It made no sense to me that the personal development world and the life coaching world focuses on grown-ups, when our core thoughts and beliefs that shape who we are and what we think is possible for ourselves are formed when we're so young. Well, over the years, I became an expert in personal development, and when my kids came along, I wanted to teach them what I'd learned that enabled me to create a really happy, fulfilling life. And I started looking for some tools to help me share these skills, share these mindset skills, but I couldn't find anything out there. There was plenty on how to get my kids to behave, but nothing on mindset development, teaching my kids how to use the power of their thoughts and the power of their mind to create happiness, to be confident, and to create success in their lives. And when I started talking with my kids, sometimes it felt kind of lectury or boring, and I didn't want my kids rolling their eyes every time I opened my mouth. So I started writing stories, and that's when the magic started. My kids loved the stories, and even more important, they were learning the concepts. I knew then that I had something so special that I had to get it out into the world. But I also knew that I couldn't do that with a full-time job and raising my kids. Let me tell you, it really took a lot for me to make that leap from leaving my successful career to creating my own business. So if you're feeling nervous about doing that, I totally get it. I've been there. But I also want you to know that I believe in you. I know you can do it. If you're watching this, there's something pulling you to do more, to do deeper work with children. Here's my invitation to you. We're asking children to believe in themselves. And I'm inviting you to believe in yourself too, because we get to be the models for them. And the good news is that the skills you're going to be helping kids develop are going to help you on your path as well. Imagine what would your life look like on a day-to-day basis if you really stepped into working with kids. What would be possible for you? What would be possible for them? And what would be possible for the world? All of our wisdom coaches had to make a choice to go for their dreams and to work in their purpose. And each of our coaches has inspired me. I just want to take a minute to introduce you to a few of them. This is a Facebook post from Fiona. She was so excited when she got to the point where her programs were full and her community was buzzing about the work she was doing. She loves that the program is helping kids while helping her fulfill her life purpose. After almost 20 years of social work, she knows that she's going to make the impact that she wants to make. And I just love what Shaista posted. She is celebrating that both of her summer camps were filled and that parents and the kids love the lessons. And Gia shares this feedback that she received from a parent about how much her son loves the lessons and is realizing his power and his worth. He's learned how to deal with tough situations at school and with his siblings and is becoming more of a leader. Before coaching, there were a lot of anger issues between him and his brother, but they've been able to resolve those and are now best of buddies. The mom shares that the coaching made a big difference for both her son and for her family. Imagine we could be celebrating your success stories. All of these things are possible and more for you. So how are our coaches getting these results so quickly with children? The secret is coaching with the power of stories. At Adventures in Wisdom, we strongly believe that together we can create a better world for our children, one child at a time, one story at a time. Since 2013, we've worked with coaches all over the world, and we've seen time and again that stories are the most effective way to make lasting change with kids. And there's several reasons for that. The first is brain science. When we hear facts, only the intellectual region of our brain that turns words into meaning is engaged. However, when we hear a story, not only is the intellectual region of our brain engaged, but also the emotional and physiological regions of the brain as well. This creates an experience. And because more of a child's brain is involved in the experience, stronger memories are created around both the story and the lessons of the story. Another reason stories are so powerful is that they're a non-threatening way to help kids learn how to navigate life. Most kids don't like to talk about feeling nervous or being afraid, but they do like talking about grungies and dragons. These are terms from our curriculum that give kids a safe way to talk about what they're thinking and what they're feeling. And with stories, you can use the characters and the situations from the stories during your coaching. So for example, the story that teaches kids about having an I can do it mindset is called Canville and Cantville, A Tale of Two Towns. If you're working with a child and he's really getting down on himself, thinking he can't do something, you can ask him the question, what would this look like if you're living in Canville? That question takes him back to the story and remembering how he could approach that situation more powerfully, using the skills that you've helped him develop. Stories are also a great way to start those important conversations. You see, a lot of times kids shut down when they feel like it's about them or if they feel like they're being judged. And stories give kids the chance to experience the skill through the situation that the characters are facing. And that's going to open the door for them to apply it to their own lives with your guidance as their coach. Stories are also great for refreshers. Our kids are learning new skills. It's going to take practice. And hearing the stories over and over will help you refresh the topic without being lectury or boring. And finally, the best reason of all for stories, they're just a lot of fun and adds a lot of fun and excitement and engagement to your coaching. I want to show you how easy it can be for you to life coach kids using stories. Let's look at some wisdom coaching in action. In this post, Wisdom Coach Pam was running a summer camp, and she had 3 campers who were afraid to go into the pool. Well, they worked through the skill book on managing fear, and she shares in her post, if it wasn't for the mindset coaching from Slaying Dragons, I don't know what could have swayed them differently. And by the way, this is also a really good example of a coach who's integrating Adventures in Wisdom into an existing business. Pam runs a fitness program for children. In fact, she shares in her post, love, love, love combining my youth fitness program with Adventures in Wisdom. They truly go hand in hand. In this next post, Wisdom Coach Cami shares a testimonial from a mom who is blown away by what her 4-year-old daughter is learning. She says that her daughter is using her I can do this mantra to build new neural pathways for confidence. She's expressing gratitude, and she's sharing what she is learning from the stories and from the coaching with her mom. And in this next post, it's a really good example of how quickly you can make a difference with children. Nicolette had just enrolled in the program, and she decided to test out one of our stories at a school assembly. The kids were between the ages of 10 through 13. Now, in her experience, assemblies were quite challenging because a lot of times kids would get bored. But this day was different. She sent me an email with a subject that said, Success Already. And you can see her 2 emails here. And what she shares is that the kids were so inspired, they clapped at the end of my presentation. First time ever. They never clap. A child came up to me afterwards and thanked me for the talk. She really opened up to me and spoke about the challenges that she's experienced in life. I was so excited. This is how easy and immediate the results can be, and this could be you. Just as it was for Peter Gray, our very first wisdom coach, who inspired me to develop this certification program many years ago. Peter was putting together an after-school program to teach kids life coaching skills. And although he was an experienced certified coach, when he sat down to start writing the curriculum, he was overwhelmed. There was so much he wanted to teach the kids, and he knew that the process of developing a new curriculum would take him at least a year. And that's when he approached me about using the Adventures in Wisdom curriculum in his business. That's what got the whole ball rolling. For Peter, using our curriculum enabled him to spend that first year getting his nonprofit up and running and coaching kids instead of spending that time developing a curriculum. I am so proud of this program and the good that it's creating in the world. I get emails from parents who are seeing true change in their children because of this work. And I want to help even more kids understand just how special they are and that anything is possible for them when they learn how to use the power of their mind and the power of their thoughts to be all they can be. You see, my mission in life is to inspire and empower kids to believe in themselves and their dreams, and to give them the mindset tools to make that happen. And I can't do that on my own. That's where you come in. Because I know if you're watching this, you have a passion for helping kids. And it's my goal that together, we will create a huge positive impact with our youth around the world. Our coaches are women and men just like you. People who knew that their purpose was helping kids, who knew that mindset was the key, and who wanted to work for themselves. We just gave them the proven step-by-step process, and they took action to put the pieces in place. It really can be that easy. So now that you know the 6 reasons why stories are the #1 most effective way to coach kids, and you know that you can use a proven step-by-step process in your work with kids, how could using these stories change the lives of children around you? How could you, by stepping into your greatest contribution, help children around you? I'd like to invite you to take just a minute and imagine yourself in just a few short months. You've been coaching kids, seeing that light come on and that they truly get who they are and that anything is possible for them. And imagine the kids thanking you for helping them have the confidence to make new friends or to try out for a sports team. And the parents thanking you for helping their children spread their wings and fly. That is what is possible for you. And we're here to guide you on your way. And let's talk about how by sharing what you get as a certified wisdom coach. Our system is called the Wisdom System for Coaching Kids. And wisdom is an acronym for the 6 areas of learning and the 27 mindset skills that you help kids develop. The first area is W, and it stands for Wire Your Brain for Happiness and Success with Mind Power. In this first segment, you help children learn all about the power of their mind, how their thoughts shape their experiences, and what they can do to shape their thoughts. This is the key to self-confidence, resilience, achievement, and even happiness. It gets deep into mindset and the brain science behind it, and it's the foundation for all the skills you help children develop. The second area is I, and it stands for Identify Who You Want to Be and What You Want for Your Life with Inner Power. With this segment, you help children learn how to manage peer pressure. Peer pressure is not only one of the toughest challenges kids face while growing up, it's also one of the top reasons why they get into trouble. You support children in deciding who they want to be from a character level, developing that inner compass, and specifically focusing on the skills of self-responsibility, integrity, respect, and self-respect. And once kids are grounded in who they want to be, you teach them a process for making decisions and figuring out what it is that they want for themselves. Finally, you help kids learn how to identify 5 different types of peer pressure and how to say no to their peers and yes to themselves. With the Inner Power, you give kids a gift that they can use for the rest of their lives, because the best time to work with kids on the issues that they're going to face in middle school and high school is before they get there. The third step is S, and that stands for See Your Inner Superstar and Shine with Me Power. Self-confidence and self-esteem are both skills that can be developed, and you will show kids how. With Me Power, you help children discover and own their magnificence, building powerful self-esteem from the inside out so that how they feel about themselves doesn't rise and fall with the ups and downs of growing up. You also help children create courage and own their confidence so that they live life with a belief system of I can do anything. And the fourth area is D, and it stands for Dream Big, Live with Purpose, and Make It Happen with Dream Power. With Dream Power, you help children learn how to make their dreams come true using mindset skills and brain science. You help children discover how to live life with intention versus drifting through life. And you help them learn the brain science behind achievement and how to use goal setting and the law of attraction tools of visualization, affirmation, and gratitude to manifest their dreams. Then the fifth area is O, and it stands for Overcoming Obstacles and Creating Courage. And the sixth area is M, and that stands for Managing the Ups and Downs of Growing Up. And this is in our final segment called Slaying Dragons. In this segment, you help kids learn how to handle the tough stuff in life. They learn what causes fear and how to move through it to create courage. They develop skills for managing changes in their life, whether it's changing schools or something as hard as divorcing parents. And they learn how to handle things when they mess up, whether it's making a mistake or maybe experiencing a big disappointment in life. Building resilience and coping skills is critical. It helps children learn how to navigate life without getting down on themselves or giving up on themselves. The key to handling tough stuff, to slaying these dragons, is mindset. It's all about how they think. These are the powerful, life-changing skills you help children develop, skills that will help them go for what they want in life and reach their fullest potential, and skills that will enable them to handle anything that life throws at them on their journey. Can you imagine how incredible it would have been for you to have learned these skills yourself at such a young age? Let's talk about how you can help more kids get coached and get these skills that they need. We developed this story coaching process because coaching kids is different than coaching adults for one important reason, and that's brain development. You see, as a child, the frontal lobe of your brain where critical reasoning occurs is not yet fully developed. And as a result, coaching kids requires that you bring in a teaching component to illustrate to them in a way that their brains can process it, like how to deal with situations they might face, whether it's at school or with their friends or even at home. And that's where stories come in. Through stories, children learn the skills right alongside the characters. So for example, in the sample story that you downloaded, Trudy the tortoise is helped by Wyatt the wise wizard to understand how detrimental negative self-talk is to her self-esteem. She then learns how to shift that negative self-talk to positive self-talk. With your guidance as a coach, you support children in applying this skill to their own lives by using the discussion questions and the hands-on activities that are provided in each skill book. It's your personal connection that helps turn this information into transformation for children, and it's a very effective way to work with kids. The activity we shared with you in the Self-Talk skill book was an art project, creating a self-talk mirror, and creating their mantras. When you guide children through this activity, you're giving them a gift that will stay with them for the rest of their lives, which is that anytime they see the reflection, it's a reminder to use positive self-talk. In addition to the powerful stories, you'll also get a one-page review sheet that you can share with the family so that they can continue the conversation at home. This deepens the learning between your sessions. You'll also get a set of practice exercises. They take about 5 minutes, and you can use them to check retention of a previous lesson. Our story coaching process is incredibly powerful in its simplicity. This step-by-step journey with a coaching tool for each step enables you to get results with children from the very first session. Now let's talk about the flexibility we've built into the Wisdom Coaching Program. At Adventures in Wisdom, we don't dictate how you have to work with kids. Instead, we give you a powerful, flexible program that you can start using almost immediately and integrating into your own style. We provide coaching package templates for you to use around topics like self-confidence, self-esteem, resilience, peer pressure, and going for your goals. This is our spot coaching tool that you can use if a child is experiencing a specific challenge. You can also use it as a guide in creating additional packages. And how do you like working with kids? Do you like running workshops? Do you prefer working with children one-on-one? Or do you prefer working in smaller groups? You can do it all with Adventures in Wisdom. So how do you get certified and how long does it take? Well, we're here to help you complete your certification as fast as you want to. When you join us, you receive immediate access to the Wisdom Coach website with the tools, training, and materials all in one place. And at the core of the curriculum are the Mentor's Guide and the Children's Guides. And they're provided for you in a PDF package that you can either print or download, as well as an MP3 audio package for you to listen to. And you can live anywhere and be certified as a Wisdom Coach. Complete your certification from the comfort of your own home or your office. There's no travel expenses or time zones to deal with. This program is also self-paced, which means that you can complete your certification in a time frame that works best for you. We recommend budgeting a minimum of about 18 to 24 hours to go through the materials. We've had some coaches complete the process in a weekend. However, most are going to take 2 to 3 weeks. And after you complete your certification, you get access to a world of resources, including our marketing and business quick start materials. You're going to get the Wisdom Coach logo that you can use in your marketing and a free listing on our website in the Wisdom Coach directory. You'll also have access to research and resources such as our special report that you can share with your prospects to help people understand the proven value of life coaching for kids. You'll get sample coaching agreements and intake forms that you can customize and use with your clients. And be sure to tell us about what you're up to. We love spotlighting our coaches' success in social media and making you the hero. Instead of spending months and months getting your business and marketing materials ready, we've done that for you. And if you have questions along the way, we're here to help. As a member of our private Facebook group, you'll meet wisdom coaches from around the world who are supporting and encouraging each other. I'm in there and my team is in there, and it's a great opportunity to get your questions answered, to get new ideas, to get feedback, and to get support. You're not on your own. You can also join our Q&A calls to get your questions answered. With all of the support, we also have a very special limited time bonus for you. You see, we've learned that in addition to certification, our coaches most need help with marketing. Your marketing is what sets you apart. So we've added some done-for-you marketing tools and a special training to help you get started, even if you've never had experience starting or running a business. We've got your back. See, marketing is all about building relationships and staying connected with the people you meet so that they will think of you when they want support for their child. You get a package of articles that you can use in your blog or your newsletter. And these articles communicate the value of mindset training and life coaching for kids. So instead of trying to figure out what to write each month, use these articles to stay connected with the people on your list. This will save you many, many hours of writing. The second tool you can use is a set of coaching package templates to jumpstart creating your workshops or one-on-one coaching packages. These packages are already structured around the most popular topics and areas where parents are looking for support for their child. You can use these packages as is or customize them to fit your needs. And the third tool you get is a set of slides for each skill book. This will enable you to immediately start running workshops instead of spending hours and hours putting slides together. So I know you're excited about coaching kids, but the big question is how do you find them? How do you get your clients? We are offering a very special bonus for just a limited time, and that's access to our Business Accelerator curriculum and action plans. This curriculum was specifically designed for wisdom coaches to help you quick start your business, get those first 5 to 10 clients, and to help you create a long-term sustainable business so you can earn income for yourself and your family. Whether you're wanting to work part-time and serve a few clients each month, or if you're looking to change careers and develop a full-time coaching business, the Business Accelerator curriculum can help guide you along the way. Let's talk about what's included. You're going to receive over 20 training modules, each with an action plan to support you in key areas of your business. First, do you have questions about how to get started? You're going to learn the first steps to take to quick start your business. And if you're new to coaching kids, you're going to learn how to create belief in yourself when you're just starting out. Next, you're going to learn how to say what you do and how to communicate the benefit of life coaching for kids. Instead of struggling with what to put in your marketing, use our message makers. Just plug and play. It's done for you. Are you curious about how to price your services? We've got you covered in 2 critical areas. First is mindset around pricing and developing confidence in charging what you're worth. And then second, you learn specific tips for packaging and pricing your services and messaging the value of those services. The next step on your journey is sales. Now, some of you may love sales, which is awesome. But for those of you who struggle a little bit with the sales part, like I used to, we're here to help. And there are 2 secrets behind sales. The first secret is mindset. If you feel a bit anxious about sales, we start with mindset around sales so that you learn how to approach the sales process feeling empowered. And the second secret is process. You learn how to have sales conversations using a proven model for selling life coaching so that you can have connected conversations with confidence and ease, whether it's in person or over the phone. And then you'll learn 2 of the most effective ways to generate leads and find coaching clients, as well as a process for onboarding your clients and tips for engaging with kids. This powerful curriculum was custom designed for you, our wisdom coaches, to help you accelerate your success. I invite you to take a few seconds and imagine having conversations with parents and decision makers where you feel confident about what you're saying and about what you're charging. Imagine all of the children you'll help because you know what to say and how to say it. That is what is possible for you. Now that you understand the program, the tools, the support, and the advantages of becoming a certified wisdom coach, let's talk about the investment and how you get started. First, I want to walk you through the full value of our program, everything you get as a wisdom coach, and then I'll share a special offer I have for you to help you get started on your path to coaching kids. With the Core Wisdom Coach Certification License, you get licensed to use the Adventures in Wisdom Life Coaching Program for Kids curriculum, all 27 skill books in your business. That's the Mentor's Guide, Children's Guides, Workbooks for Kids, Whys and Fives, and Wisdom Take-Home Sheets. You get the Marketing and Business Quick Start materials to help you with visibility and credibility. That's the Wisdom Coach logo, listing in the Wisdom Coach directory, marketing collateral to share with your clients, sample coaching agreements and intake forms to use with clients, and an opportunity to be spotlighted in our social media. You also get community and support through our private Facebook group and Q&A calls. The total value of our Wisdom Coach Certification License is $39.97. Next, we want to make getting started as easy as possible for you, and that's why we're including our done-for-you marketing and coaching tools as a bonus. In this, you get a set of pre-written articles to use in your blog or newsletter, 5 coaching package templates to jumpstart creating your services, 27 slide sets to use in your workshops. All of these resources are valued at $1,500 easily, if not more, when you factor in the amount of time you're going to save because these are done for you and ready to go. And next, for a limited time, you also get the Business Accelerator curriculum and action plans as a special bonus. This program, when sold separately, is $2,500. This certification program, our support and community, and the Business Accelerator curriculum are all designed to help you feel confident and prepared to serve children, to have conversations with parents, and to create a business you love as a life coach for kids. So you can earn an income while you fulfill your purpose and do your work in the world, all while having flexibility in when and how you work. The total value of this program is $79.97. Now here's the exciting news. Your investment today won't be $79.97. For a limited time, you get the marketing and coaching tools completely for free. And you get the Business Accelerator curriculum, a program that's normally offered separately for $2,500, also included at no charge to you. That's $4,000 in bonuses to jumpstart your business, free to you. And there's one more thing I want to do for you. I'm so committed to helping people like you who are so passionate about children and helping those children get coached that I'm offering you an additional $1,000 savings. That's my gift to you to help you get started right away. So for a limited time, you can enroll for only $29.97 in our Wisdom Coach Certification Program. So let me tell you how to qualify for this offer. It's really quite simple. To get this offer, all you have to do is send us the savings code, which is up there on your screen now in orange. And that savings code is Coaching Stories. And there's two ways you can get it to us. First, when you submit your application to talk with one of our success coaches, just enter the savings code, Coaching Stories, on your application in the comments section. That section is towards the bottom of your application. Next, if you've already submitted your application, you can still qualify. Just email us the savings code to support@adventuresinwisdom.com and we'll add it to your application for you. It's that easy. By sending us the savings code, you're letting us know that you want the 2 bonuses and the extra $1,000 savings towards your enrollment. This brings your investment for a limited time to only $29.97. And that gets you certified for your first year. After your first year, there's a small annual renewal of only $297 so that you can keep access to the training, all of the done-for-you materials, the ongoing support from us, and community. And by the way, we do have payment plans available as well, which you can discuss on your call with a success coach. So what are your next steps? Just click the button below to fill out an application for a free session with one of our success coaches. And be sure to add the savings code, Coaching Stories, to the comment section of your application. After you complete the application, you're going to receive an email from us with a link to schedule your one-on-one session. And we're going to discuss your vision for helping kids. Our kids are waiting for you, and we can't wait to talk with you. Just fill out your application for a complimentary session with a success coach, and we'll talk soon.